Whether that's just, who knows what it is. But we're scared because Heather's coworker had COVID. Heather was the coworker was there at Heather's work, hanging out, working very closely with Heather on Monday, and then Tuesday she was out because of COVID. Positive test for COVID. Well, Tuesday she was out thinking it was something else, and then Wednesday she's like, by the way. Today's Wednesday, but yeah, today. So yeah, we're a little freaked out. You had a cook have it 4 times. Yeah, one of Heather's friends has had it 4 times. God, this is really loud because of Tiny Tina's. I really need to make it so that display doesn't show up for stream. I can do it. Lots of vitamin C, fluids, and painkillers. Well, vitamin C barely helps, right? So, like, as soon as the virus takes a foothold, it's really hard for vitamin C to do as much. So, but fluids for sure, pain meds. Might be able to get some of that. There's like COVID lax or some thing. Might help too. Only had 1.5 days of symptoms. Maybe you were lucky and just get a mini vacation out of it. Well, yeah, so my work. So I was talking about how my work was going to require us to take vacation potentially. Fuck, I forgot. I don't get Pokemon here. I was not required to take vacation. So there's 3 teams that we have. Kind of 4. There's the testers. There's the people who are working on one program. We'll just call it V. There's people working on another program. We'll call it D. And then there's us, and we're working on C. These are not the best letters to choose for audibly.com. But anyway, D has to take 2 weeks off. V has to take 5 days off. Us in C have to take 0 days off. But, and people, the T, the testers, they have to take, so every one of them is different, but the newest tester guy has to take the entire 2 weeks off. He's been working here for like 2 months, and then they're going to force him to take 2 weeks off, which is like, it's pretty shitty. So they said if I take extra time off, because all of my stuff is done for my team for the upcoming deadline. I can take some time off, they said. I have stuff I can work on, but none of it's under a deadline anymore. So, and then my time that I take off can be transferred to the other guy so he can work. during that time. So he doesn't have to take. So I'm going to take 3 days off next week. So that coworker can make money. That's not fair. Demand your rights to be on time off. It is paid. It's paid if you have vacation, which I have like. I have a lot of days of vacation. I've got like 12, I think. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take some time off, for sure. These fucking. But if I get COVID, it's not gonna matter, right? So I will know in the next 5 days whether or not I'm sick. Because right now I don't feel the best, but I also had some allergy issues this morning. I'm a little nervous and anxious about the thing. So I'm just kind of whatever. Are you homebound? Like right now? No. No, I wasn't directly exposed to COVID, so I don't need to be homebound. And Heather, there's nothing that look at the Badoofs. Look at them coming up to me. Hello. She just has to work right now. She just took a COVID test and it was negative. All right, so we're good on that. But there's no other person to work except for her at her work right now. Her and one other person, but they were both exposed to the lady. Everyone was exposed to the lady in the office. But until they're showing symptoms, I think they're good. Yeah, it's nothing too bad yet. It's still a little nervous because, again, I'm coughing, but again, like, I cough a lot from allergies randomly. I'll have days where I'm coughing because of my allergies. Okay, what are these words? So it needs to use absorb a whole bunch, and then maybe I will win. But I also need to see it leap from trees. Ladies, patience zero, send her my way. You want it? Or you want some? Just get really close to your speakers. I've talked a lot about myself though. How you doing, Oberon? How's life? I haven't heard how you're doing. A big old shinks. That's a large lad. Get it. Beat him up. He's filled with might. So he uses bite. That did a lot of damage to my side. Oh, good stuff. Oh, fuck off. No, not two in a row, my cherubi. No. Beat him up, Taihen. I'm doing great. I am an awful person, but living for the karmic circle. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. We get a turtle tomorrow. exciting is that? Little turtle guy. I can't pick it up again? That's bullshit. Oh, this game. Shit hit the fan. For who? Not for you, I assume, yeah. Don't get all dark on me. What do you mean I can't? The fucking camp's over here, man. Oh, whatever. Man, you got like cuckoo physics when you fall from something. It's so strange. You're like, you just like float. Story time. Yeah, you bet. Do it. Do it. Do it. What else? One of the things that was stressing me out at work, which was something that I didn't understand, but people wanted me to understand, but something that doesn't have good documentation for me to understand. Was there, and I asked around a whole bunch and eventually got to the answer of I'm supposed to make this file, and the file is supposed to exist and do stuff for validation, basically security validation, authentication, as it were. And at the end of the day, the answer to what the file should look like is blank. Basically. So I can easily make a blank file. That's great. Hello, lady. The reason why my allergies are kind of freaking out, though, is they were a little bit bad this week, and then last night I just kind of passed out without taking any of my medication, which is not good. Don't do that. But I'm fine. I'm not dying. I guess I gotta keep chucking stuff at trees. Manager's been making some timesheet adjustments to some employees so he doesn't get the meal penalty. If someone doesn't get in the break during the allotted time. Labor laws, man. Someone called HR because he clocked the cook in the break while the cook was working. Ugh. I had been watching closely, but without proof, and him being a golden boy. My mouse was in the way. For the area manager at the beginning of yeah. Yeah, that's not good. That's funny though, he's getting in trouble. Man, at my work, at the call center that I worked at, I mean, we got audited for labor law stuff, and like we weren't letting people go on break right as they needed to by law. But it was like we were under the impression that it was 5 hours. If it's 5 hour time, or for lunch, I mean, if it was 5 hours, sorry, a break. If it was a 5 hour amount of time, then yeah, give them the break or whatever. But it actually had to be 4 hours. And so since there was a 4 hour period without a break, We got in a little bit of trouble via the labor law guild or whatever. Fuck off. A lot of employees. Yeah, that's really bad. Think you could defeat me? Too bad. It would have been cute to see you try to run. Now I'm gonna make you regret passing up the chance to run. Come on, Toxic Rogue, let's pickle this one in poison. As between 2 and 5. If it goes beyond the 5th, they have to go home. If it's more than 5 hours worked, you have to give them a lunch in the middle. You cannot have a more than a 5 hour block of work. And if you have a 4 hour block, you have to have a break. If you have a 5 hour block and you put a break smack dab in the middle, you're good. And it wasn't like we weren't doing it. The government made that law. Yeah, that's our law here, what I'm saying. That's Colorado labor law. And it's not like we weren't doing it on purpose. It was the fact that it was like, oh, okay, like you're since we have 150 employees, you're like grilling us, making sure that we're doing stuff right, and you're doing it to the T. You know, you're making sure we're following everything exactly perfectly. So yeah, that's the role of an auditor. God damn it. I heard Cool Name likes auditors. Right? Isn't it? The manager's making people go late in the break and change the timesheet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's being your guy's fudging the numbers. And the employees are paying for it. Yeah, and we didn't have any, like... Again, you know, there was no... We logged all of our breaks. We tracked it, you know. We had everything. And the employees never complained. But they didn't know. We didn't know. And eventually we knew, so it was literally like... You know, some of the employees, they're hard workers, right? So they'd be like, hey, I'm going to finish this thing up. And I'd be like, no, you fucking go on break right now. You took time off. I can't have any of this here. Leave. Hurry. Yeah, fudging the numbers is really bad. You know, that's malicious intent. Oh, look, there's another lady that wants to beat me up. Hello. You don't appear to be frightened to see me. You're daring to approach me rather than turn tail and run. You've got courage, I'll give you that. Now you face the eldest of the misfortunes. This unlikely charm will ensure your fall in battle. That was the first part. Wait, there's more? Rawr. As part is that the GM has to co-sign the timesheet. Uh-oh. But does the GM know, though? Like, that's something you could easily, if the he just trusts that the person's doing it right, you know? Hey, not a Gengar. Stop it. Oh, it's fine. Why you get attacked so much? Um. Whatever. Oh. It's nice that I get to look this way and also fight. I can look over here and see my game. I can look over here to see my game. Yes, he knows, and he caught them. I was a good little snitch and started spreading them. Ooh, nice. I don't like the snitch on some things, right? Like, don't kill my boy Gengar. Get wrecked, son. Absolutely murdered. Dead. DED. What are you gonna do about that, O'Brien? I wasn't listening. No, you're. That's no. Look, even if you told them the exact thing that was happening, that's not malicious. They were being wronged. And if you told them that they were being wronged, that's good. You're protecting the employee, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a huge deer. You'd think he'd be water type because he's a reindeer. Told the other managers are furious. Yeah, I bet. Well, it sucks too. Like for the other managers, think about it. You know, you have this manager that's doing shit wrong, and then now they're gonna hear the brunt of it too because they're managers, right? It's gonna be like, hey, why hasn't this been happening? We need to train you guys. Fuck off. Management divided into boys versus girls. Uh-oh. Yeah, your stupid balloons. How many do I need? I don't know. Wowzers, sure is a fun time. Oh, fuck me. It's alright. We'll just get all of them. Does that mean I win? Or, like, what does that mean? Ouch. Fuck. My thumb is, like, falling off the control stick. Was I supposed to get all 30, or is that, like... I hope not. Ah, fuck off. I have to get them all? Because management... for some reason, I'm on the girls' team. Hell yeah. Me too. You know, I'm all for the ladies. Does it disappear from my... Oh, good. Okay. All I cared about was getting it off my goddamn list. I don't want... Just fuck all of this. I do need to find a turbo. I thought there was cherubies like over on one of these islands. Ooh. I just heard a crazy ass sound. Oh, is that a giant cricket tune? It is. There he is. Dilly 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 whoop. That's all you have for now. That's good stuff. I like some work drama. You know, I got some work drama. So that one lady, Lillian, that I hate because she's terrible at her job. She, I heard, and I quote, she might be moving to a different team. But that makes me very confused. So she works in Houston. There's a job positioning that just opened in Houston. I just got done complaining to HR about how she sucks. I also told her that another dude at my work says she sucks. Found one right here too. I need to mark these. So all of us think that, and then there's the manager, right? So I don't know if the manager thinks she sucks, but I don't know. Well, yeah, so there's that job opening in Houston. They said that she might be moving to another team. Now, she was just on another team. So there's 3 teams that are at the programming level, right? Testers aren't programmers. But for programmers, they kind of swap them between teams if they need to. So she just came from the D team. Moved over to the C team. All that's left is the V team. Is she actually going to go on the V team? Or are they going to get rid of her because they opened that position up in Houston? That's what I'm wondering. Because she's goddamn terrible. You know? It'll be... No. So I just wonder if... what's happening with that, you know? I need to... Is the move for convenience of the project or peace of mind for... I don't know. Well, right now, 2/3 of her other employees on the C team don't like her. And it's not because she's just, yeah, again, she's terrible, right? She's bad at communicating. She's bad at a lot of stuff. We don't feel like she does any work. I'm trying to look at where Cherubi is. Or Cherim. The Heartwood area of the Obsidian Fieldlands. Where I am. Shaking Blue Trees. There are only 2 trees in the entire area that are blue. Do I need to... Hold on. Wait, is the thing for Cherim or Cherubi? It is for Cherim. Fuck. Alright, there's only 2 trees in the region that are... There's a pin that's like right next to this pin, just about. I wonder why I pinned it. Okay, I need to finish this game. And the other 10 I had. Yep. That's me too. That's why I'm here. It's backlogged. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's a blue tree. Am I not in the Heartwood? I'm more in the Grand Tree area. I guess I should just evolve my Cherubi. Cherubi evolves into Cherim at level... Did it say level 25? What the fuck? Crimson Coronet Highlands. So I should go to the Coronet Highlands is where I should go. Okay, well. But anyway, so there's that. And then today, Chris, so the other guy that I work with is Chris. There's Chris, Daryl, and Lillian. Daryl's the manager who's kind of a jerk. He's gotten a little better recently, probably because he's been coached and like was told to just shut the fuck up. Cause he like, that's what he does. He just fucking talks and says that you're doing everything wrong. And you're like, fucking, I'm not though. I feel like my Cherubi can evolve. Yeah, I need to do it. Do it. So I probably have told him to calm his ass and quit freaking the fuck out. Like the other day, I told him, he's like, you need to not put this YAML file in that location or else... In 2 different YAML files in this location or else it'll get confused. I said, no it won't. You can select it from the drop-down menu. And then he said, okay. And then we went and did it, and you could select it from the drop-down menu. He didn't say any other word. Everything was good. Kosher. Like, perfect. That's great. You know, he believed me, or at least he let me dig my own grave, you know, if that's the case. And I didn't dig my own grave. Everything's fine. The problem with my gaming, that it goes with my mental health. Yeah, it's me too. Like I want to do stuff outside of stream, but I've been stressing myself out too much. I'll probably talk about that in a bit. I've been trying to coach people. I want to slap them. I coach them on what? Just employee stuff. being idiots. Not quit putting your dicks in the food. Come on. But so like Lillian also though. So in the coding software, you can see how many times people have updated the code and like how much code they updated. So Chris's was like like all over the place. He's got like stuff where he's updated a little bit of code, stuff where he's updated a lot of code, yada yada. It's like there's like low, medium, high basically. He had a lot of lows, a bit of mediums, and a couple highs. I had no lows, a lot of mediums, and a couple highs. So I didn't let my code. I didn't like publish or like update my code with the server until I had a lot. Which is not the best way to do things. And then we looked at Lillian's code since the project started in December. She has like 5 lows, and that's it. It was like, oh my god. How does she have that little? So yeah, not good. So we have literal direct proof that it's that she's a ding dong. I have to walk you through that. Like the code editing? Like what that means? Yes, sir. They don't want to work. They want a better pay than the management, less hours, less work. I even told a few that if their mental health is suffering, that they should get another job. Yeah, I mean, when I was working at the call center, the amount of times I had people complaining to me that they can, like, like they can't afford stuff, but then they are calling out 4 days a month. I'm like, well, like, quit complaining to me. You've been calling out 4 days a month. And you're like, oh, I don't feel good today. It's like, yeah, really? You feel that bad all the time? It's like that commit and get and all that. Yeah, get. So yeah, and get. You can see how much code contribution somebody has done to the project, or just in general, the user. You can see how much code contribution they've had, and it basically gives you like a breakdown of every single day in the last year. Yeah, you know it is. And yeah, again, Lillian's was like, there was 5 days where it was low. But then, for Chris and I, we had a lot of days. Chris had a lot of days with low, a bit of days with medium, and a couple days with high. You know, it's the amount of code that you're submitting. What did I just land in that tree? And then I didn't have any lows, and I had a lot of mediums and a few highs. So like I didn't submit code until I had a lot of changes to submit, which is not the best because that could mean that I could get out of sync easily or like fuck shit up, or if like if the code I could lose progress a lot more easily. So Fabled Springs and the Primeval Grotto. Am I blind? Fable Spring. Okay, yeah, I am blind. Primeval Grotto. I don't see that. Where is that? I guess it's one of these. Wayward Cave. Stone Portal. I don't know what the Primeval Grotto is. I'm just gonna put like a berry over there. That's worrisome. Yeah, yeah. It's literal direct evidence that she isn't contributing to the team. And then fucking today, so I did a pull request. I don't know if you know what that is, because I don't know how much you didn't get. Gets very new to me because I worked on solo projects all the time. So like all this stuff I've learned in the last like year. Owie. But if you want to merge your code, your branch with another branch, you do a pull request. When it's a very important branch that you're merging into. That way people can review what changes that you're trying to smash into the other branch. Right. So we have a staging branch. And the staging branch is basically, this is the code that we have and we're planning on releasing as an update. Once the staging branch is finalized for the update, it then merges into master, right? And then you use master as a base for everything in case anything goes wrong, right? So I was merging some changes today into the staging branch. God damn it. I don't want to fight you. I got a light box for photography. On Prime. Oh, nice, nice. Did I tell you that I have a light box? How big's your light box? Is it? Here, yeah, you're in the Discord now. Here, I'll take a picture of my light box. You saw my rock photos? Oh, nice. Did you see all my model kit photos? Those are great too. Here, I'll post a picture though. I got mine for free from one of my exes, which was great. You're not a social person, nice. I just put it in Rua's Opais, the picture. So yeah, I put a pull request in. Oh snack, yeah, that's a Pop-Tart cookie from a cookie shop. I'm eating it. I'm chomping. Rebel up. So, yeah, my pull request, it just changed one file. I put it in there. But then they said, hey, there's actually a change in one of these other files. You need to make sure you're up to date with the staging branch. And I was like, I am. I literally just merged with the staging branch to make sure everything was up to date with the staging branch, except for my changes, right? I did that an hour before I submitted this. They said, all right, do these things. Here are some steps. Do these steps. Then try it. And try it again. Did it, tried it again. Didn't work, right? Turned out his scripts had another problem in it. But whatever. Anyway, but he said everyone with Ashton's PR, do not touch it. Yes, there is a problem with it right now. But we're going to try to fix that. So people, do not mess with it. Do not touch it. Ugh. Then Lillian. Don't touch me. No touching. I'm not in the mood. Then Lillian posts something, says right after that, and says, here are my test results. We're testing this thing. She's testing her code. Right? We haven't quite handed it off to the testers yet. And then after that, she looks at my PR and then closes it and says, how come you edited these files? You didn't need to edit these files. Bitch, did you goddamn read the post right before your post? Like, for fuck's sake. You changed colors over on. Agam. Yeah, oh god my. You betcha. You're a fucking idiot. Like... It didn't cause any problems, per se. Like, I'm just gonna have to go back in and reopen. Daryl updated his scripts, so then I have to go in. I have to use his scripts again, redo the situation, and then I'm gonna reopen the PR. Like, all I have to do is reopen it. But, like, it's just the principle of, you know, it's just like anything she does at this point is going to be me being like, oh, fucking Lillian, you know. Like, I'm so biased against her at this point. But she keeps proving to me that she isn't communicating and, like, not listening to people. You know? Like, it just keeps happening. So I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm not gonna give her more benefit of the doubt because she's eaten up all my benefit of the doubts. Okay, I'm gonna double check these bushes again, and if they're not shaky shake, we're gonna go feck off somewhere else. Okay, we're gonna go feck off somewhere else. Basic reading topper. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, though, I don't think she read it at all. You know? Like, she is Chinese, right? There's a very big language barrier between her and us. But so is the other girl on her team. She is from China, and she probably speaks better and writes better English than Alex, who was born and raised here. I have no problem with that lady. She's great. She codes in no. There's no. You don't really code in Chinese. The coding is universal. And her OS is in English too. She's the same lady though who couldn't find the escape key the other day on her keyboard because she quote unquote has a new laptop. Escape key didn't move. I know the model of her old laptop and her new laptop. She's an older lady. She's like probably in her 50s, maybe late 40s. So she's pretty fucking crazy. I just. But even if she's older, right? Like, she's been coding / doing databases for at least 20 years now. There's no excuse for not knowing where the escape key is. At all. She couldn't find the up arrow the one time. She didn't know where tab was. And those are basically the same thing on every language keyboard. So she no excuse. She's stupid. Now, at work, I don't call her stupid. You know, I got in trouble for supposedly calling her stupid at work. I did not say that. No, I said a lot of stuff that you can deduce that she's stupid from what I said. I gave people the building blocks to form that opinion. But did that Chatot just disappear? I don't think he saw me. Oh, that's that whole scoop. Sorry, buddy. Oop. Whoop. We're doing it. We are doing it. I hope that means I win. Oh, right underneath it. Boingy. Oh! I let myself dip too far down. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I need all of them. Oop, excuse me, excuse me. There were decoys in the water. Ooh, 33. Well, who cares? I think I win. I'm frustrated and I don't even work that. Yeah. Yeah, she's rage-inducing. I mean, earlier in the project, I had to go in and fix her code. Earlier in the project, Chris was trying to tell her that he found a bug in her code, and then she kept telling him that it builds, and then he's like, "No, yeah, I know it builds." She's like, "No, you do this, it build." Yeah, I can build it. Yeah, you build it, it runs. No, I can run it. There's just a bug. No. It runs. I'll show you. He said it took an hour to explain to her that he understood and can make it run and build, but there's a bug. Then there was that time where she was talking about we were for a month we were trying to get these scripts working. And so for that month, she's like, yeah, I can build with the scripts. Every single time. And then when I found a bug in the scripts, and I had this whole debacle with Daryl about it, I told them, I was like, there's no way in hell anyone can build with these scripts. I guarantee it. From scratch, no one can build. You guys are going into Visual Studio. Visual Studio's correcting it, and then you guys can use the scripts to build. But I guarantee you can't build it with just the scripts. And so then he asked Lillian, can you build with the scripts? Oh, yeah. Daryl goes, are you sure? And then she goes, yeah. He's like, with the scripts. And then she goes, oh, no, not with the scripts. You've been fucking telling us for a month that you can build the scripts. But now you're telling us you can't. What the fuck? And then there was the other time where we're modifying. We have like 7 different layers of programs that are interacting with each other and shit. It's absolutely insane. But I'll just reduce this down to program 1 and 2. It was well known and well established that program 2, its entire purpose is to tell program 1 what to do. It's very reductive, but that's basically that. So we were modifying and trying to test all the stuff to make them work. And Lillian's wouldn't work for some reason. We asked her if she modified program 1. She's like, yeah, that's what the test. We said, okay, what are your modifications in program 2? And she goes, what do you mean? I said, what's your program 2 look like? And she's like, I didn't touch program 2. The entire purpose of program 2 is to tell program 1 what to do. What made you think you could ignore it? What? Made absolutely no sense. So she's entirely, every single time, just not understanding anything. May I ask what language you're using? We're using C# and C++. Mostly C++, though. And then, you know, there's like XML in there randomly, and like JSON and BAT and PowerShell scripts, you know, all those kind of strung in there randomly. So, because yeah, we got like, you know, we got like a YAML file. And, oh yeah, space-time distortions is where I find these things. I haven't had a space-time distortion happen in a long time. So yeah, but right now, you know, like when I submitted the code change the other day, I was changing, or today rather, I was changing a YAML file, which is XML. But it's XML with a different purpose, you know, it's not just... It's not trying to make a web page. It's a script basically to tell the build server how it should build something. I don't give a shit, man. Get out of here. Run. Run away. Okay, well, I guess I'll just warp out of here, and then we'll do a story mission, I guess, until we find a space-time distortion. Yeah, I made a power. So Daryl made his scripts. His scripts are in bat/batch, and then fuck me. And then Daryl's scripts reference very specific file locations on your computer, but my computer doesn't have that exact path. So then I made a PowerShell script that edits Daryl's scripts so that my computer can be referenced properly. Isn't it great? Just... So when Daryl releases new scripts, he did today, I run my PowerShell and then it just does all the fancy work and I don't have to worry about changing paths and shit. Good. Take that, Graveler. Boom. Is that their cool name? I was talking about how cool name, how you like auditors. Right? Those are like the gay people. How you doing, cool name? They're not quite a bear. Yeah, auditors. Yeah, they're not quite a bear, but they're still like furry. But they're like a little bit more. Otter. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, how you doing? A little dad joke. If the more dad jokes I make, do I swing more towards than bear or do I remain otter? I know I'm not gay, so like technically I'm not either of those things, but I just like hairy men. Big and small. Big. I am less hairy these days. I've removed hair. You're just a dilf. I'm not even oh, I guess so, yeah, since I'm not gay. I do have lots of chest hair. I got lots of leg hair. But those nether regions are silky smooth, mostly. Surgically done that way. Medically done that way. Why, if it isn't Clydia, what a pleasure finding a familiar face or any face in this far corner of the alabaster stands. I came to bring Gary generic an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalon. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Is this about Oberon's work? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalon, yes, the sweet nobles. That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast. What is this voice? I don't fucking know. Is that a tattoo? I don't know. It's like I feel like it's chest hair. Because look at the hair on his face. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles. And he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt in the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalug of old could be up to 100 feet tall. It could be face tattoos. I don't think he tattooed his eyebrows on. No, he didn't tattoo his eyebrows on. You could see on the left side of his face, sorry, his right side, our left side, that his eyebrow is coming off of his eyebrow hair is coming off of his brow. Oh, you'll be all right. You just have to eat some sword caps and then give training all nothing better than muscle than that. Onward to the arena. Okay. Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalug, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. So you like give me your digits? I don't care if they're frozen. Like they're not supposed to change. Hey, hello. How you doing? Hi, buddy. Hello. Hey there, take me home, Big Daddy. Oh. All right, let's go. Wait. What are you doing? Why do you keep showing me? Are you a bottom? Is this why you keep showing me your butt? You're like the dubia roaches. Anyway. Next generation is Pokemon Dilf and Pokemon MILF, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Though to be fair, I don't really like either one of them. You know, I'm not into big men. And I don't really like barbarian women. So. There it is, COVID, I'm dead. No, my throat's very itchy. So you're to quell Avalog as you wished at the end. The strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I better get off work making some bombs using the Eternal Ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. You know, that... Are you going to squish the bombs with your ass? Is that what this means? Here, I sat on the balms for you. Oh, thanks. Oh, they smell fantastic. If you truly wish to quell Avalog, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalog will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I did play Elden Ring. Dude, Jock bro at his finest, yeah. Oh, we're just here. Okay. I was gonna talk about though, like, I haven't been doing hobbies as much because I've been stressing myself out. I've been like getting anxious about a lot of stuff. And it's all like my fault. The stress isn't really like, I guess, like warranted. I feel like I have to do a whole bunch of stuff, and a lot of the chores are like Heather's chores, but like I get stressed out about doing them for whatever the fuck reason. I feel like I need to do them. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Whoop. 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 Yup. That's a very small window to send the Pokemon in for battle. You have a breast bandage? I guess so, yeah. Oh, you mean in the game? I mean, I need to pay attention more, I guess. No. 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 Oh, he's so tired. Hey there. Hey there, baby. Oh, what you got back there? Oh, don't look. He's a dude, you creeps. That's why I named him Astolfo. I don't know if you know who Astolfo is, but he's best trap. So like, yeah, I've been stressing myself out a lot, and then when I do have free time, I'm like emotionally recovering from me being super stressed out. So like, but then I didn't get enough free time. So I didn't get enough recover time. And so it's just like a really shitty cycle, you know? So Heather had to like reel me back and be like, come on, don't stop. You need to like calm down a little bit. Because she's amazing. Because I've got mental health issues, and she really helps me with them. Throwing some mix-ups in here, huh? From what I've seen, this one's pretty hard. Oh, that counts? Whatever. I don't exactly understand what I'm supposed to do about that. Uh-oh. Throw. Throw. Oh. The planet is out to get us. It just living is rough, you know? What do you do? What do you do? Living is hard. Mental health is hard. So hopefully we all stand together. Yeah, we're all friends, at least here. A lot of people that suck. And do some Power Ranger poses. I do have red spandex. I don't have any spandex. Well, oh, fuck off. I just read that it was a normal move and was like, okay. I'm gonna like lose this. Because you're gonna shoot those missiles out, and the missiles are gonna hit me, and it's gonna murder me. I have a feeling, though, that I need to, like, step back a little farther for the missiles or something. Can I recover my health? Is that a thing? I don't think it's a thing. I'm not sure what to do with those fast missiles. There's a lot of landing lag on the dodge. So okay, so I panicked in the last thing because I didn't have any room for error there, so I did a dodge anyway. But my theory right now is that when he shoots him, I could just stand in the back. Yeah. Alright. No, I got the answer. I'm gonna get out of your way there, Gardevoir. There you go, Boba J. You know, I named her Boba J, but like, honestly, you don't want a Boba J from her. Even if she had Bobas. She's got like a knife in the Bobas. What if I give him a draining kiss? We might be able to survive one more attack if I do it. I'm hoping, though, that those extra days off that I have are going to really revitalize me, because then I can complete... Because I've got all these tasks, right, that I have in my head that I want to complete. And when I complete one of them, it's great, but I feel like I completed one and didn't complete 20 of them. You know what I mean? So, like... So then I feel like I'm accomplished, but also not accomplished at the same time. Which is not good. I just need to, like, accept that I got something done and be like, yeah, I did it. La 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 la. You're gonna go draw naked men. Alright, good noodle there, full name. Enjoy your naked men. I am gonna beat up an iceberg. I guess permafrost in this case. Almost got him. Yeah, nice chatting. It was fun, as usual. Look out, coming to get ya. He only does that like half sequence once, which is kind of strange. Oh. It's fine if I get hit. But yeah, I gotta get that under control. But it'll be fine. Like, it makes me really sad. Like, I come into the room and I see this here that I need to install, and I could do it in like 2 seconds, and I haven't done it yet. And it makes me upset. But I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, though. Look, my stream's fine. My stream's not dying. It's not super high priority. So calm your butt, me. Come on. Garrick, so you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing Almighty Avalon quelled by such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this Clydia girl some kind of monster in disguise? She is no monster. She's the one who risked her life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Clydia! Generic cares for the Pearl Clan with all of his heart and believes in Almighty Sido just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan And your galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But will that change? I know your fears will change once you see that what I've seen. Clidia has much to teach us. She's shown us how we can all overcome all manners of strife, so long as Pokemon are with us. She made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed. I can't. I missed that. Look, it's that girl. She's cute. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now or what? No. There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although, even if the rift does start spitting out more of the strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Clidia. Indeed we should be. It's good to have her on our side. You know something, Irida? I love how stupid you are. You're amazing. We may never agree on who's got it right all about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Holy fuck. Look who's finally seen reason. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, let's see we pay grim old Commander Commodore a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Like, fuck. We did it. The boingy. Boing. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Wait, hot spring. Am I at the hot spring? Is this the hot spring? Are you guys feeling hot, hot, hot? I think this is the hot spring. What's up there, dude? How's those muscles, bro? Yeah, show me. Weirdos. What else is going on? There was, man, I shut up one of my coworkers real quick. Because we were talking about like getting a house and whatnot. And I was basically saying that I don't want to get a new car because I want to get a house. I don't need a new car. My Honda CRZ is doing just fine. Needs an oil change, but it's doing just fine. And he's like, "Do you want to get a house so like you can have another kid?" I was like, "Nope, no more kids, just the one." He's like, "Are you sure? Come on." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I'm incapable of having more kids." He looks at me, he's like, "What?" He's like, I was like, "I'm surgically incapable of having another child." He's like, "Oh, well, that's your choice, man." Yeah. That's why I did it. I mean, it was, well, you know, the wife and I both discussed it, but like, you like shut up real quick. Dudes are real, you know, it is a scary sounding procedure, but dudes are real, like real scared of getting snipped. You know, women have to like get all this birth control and like they got to get their Robertson smashed between a vice and scanned, and then they got to like get a duckbill shoved in their vagina and scrape their uteruses, and some women get the, you know, implanted birth control where they stab it in their underneath their skin, you know, and like women get their tubes tied, right? And then I bring up I get the snip step, and people are like, "Oh my god, that's the worst." It's fine. Sounds like a Saw movie. Yeah, yeah. Anything you think of any of these medical procedures, and they're scary, and they're like, they're not comfortable. But you know what's going to be more comfortable than these medical procedures? Not having to do any birth control at all. Not having to worry about that. I can get the juice on any surface, and it's fine. Yeah, that didn't sound as bad in my head before I said it. What is with people that people want other people that with more children? Yeah, TMI. I didn't say I did do it. I just said I could. All right. You know, there's a difference. Oh God, you lost your girlfriend again. For fuck's sake, dude. Have you ever thought that maybe she just doesn't... Wanda snuck out of the village without telling me, and she hasn't come back. But she keeps doing this. Maybe she's trying to tell you something. Or she was all bundled up against the cold, too. So I've got a sneaking suspicion she went to the Alabaster Icelands. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my savior, I was looking for you, you know. Why are you here? Oh, my brother went to the Alabaster... Oh, brother. They say that when they're a boyfriend, right? Blah, blah, blah. Now the boyfriend brother is lost. But yeah, no, like, whenever I talk about it, like, people... Yeah, it did hurt. Like, but medical procedures suck. And there's lots of bad complications that can happen with birth control and but man, there's people at my work, so you know, the really straight dudes, right? The ones that are... Oh, fuck this, dude. Come on. Hey, do you want some fucking balloon? No, I don't want your stupid balloons. What the fuck was I saying? What was that? What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so the really, really, really straight dudes. You know, the manly men. The men that are like scared of anything that isn't straight. You know what I mean? You know those types of people? Well, what is happening with this bear? Um, two of them at my work, they'll bring up proctology exams, stick the finger up the butt to check the prostate or whatever. Is that proctology? I don't think that's I think that's just standard. Anyway, Glah. Bah. And they're like so scared. The one dude's like, I was going in, I had some bad symptoms for something, and so I wanted the doctor to do some tests on me, and she wanted to stick her finger up my ass. I was like, I'll go find another doctor. And I'm like, bro, it's like, this probably for like a legit medical reason. You know? Like, imagine when they touch the prostate, yeah, and they get a little, a little like, what was that feeling? They'd freak the fuck out because they'd be like, oh my god. Like, honestly though, sticking finger up your butt, do they honestly believe that's going to be any worse than, like, say, throwing up, acid coming out of your goddamn stomach, out of your mouth? Why does the camera keep looking down like that? I could have probably caught that Pokemon. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, about your Wanda. She's right here. Now make out. Just like one of my Japanese anime. Fragile masculinity at its finest. Yeah, it's people that like value their masculinity too much, I don't give a shit. Alright? I just be me. And yeah, I like some things that are like fucking that are feminine. But like I like a lot of things that are feminine. But I really don't give a shit about if something's masculine or feminine. It's all stupid and a waste of time. I will dress like Sailor Moon and do her fucking dance or whatever when she does her transformation sequence. I'll fucking do it. Though I don't really like her outfit all that much, so I don't know if I'd do that. I'd rather dress up like a regular Japanese schoolgirl. Which is, it's almost the same thing, but she has like extra little bips and bops on it that I don't really like. Can I rock the miniskirt? No, I don't like the bits. No, the miniskirt's fine. I just don't like the jewels and stuff. I think, right, she has like extra little jewels and like a bow. I don't really care about that all that much. And then her hair, I hate her hair. Like I don't like twin tails, pigtails or whatever the fuck. I don't like that. I know that's not part of her outfit, but that if I'm gonna dress up like Sailor Moon, I'm gonna try to have her hair. And I don't like it. I like home decor, and people love how I decor my place. Yeah, that's nice. Mine's very hobby dude-like. I got video games, I got model kits, but I have very organized stuff, but I don't posters. But I've got, I don't know what would be home decor that I do. I love Sailor Moon. I have all the mangas. Nice. Transformation items or makeup. Yeah. The items, yeah. I'm saying like the actual like what comes out. Like, well, let me get a look at Sailor Moon. I also don't like wearing white. So that's why, like, these are all the only reasons why I wouldn't dress up as Sailor Moon. Yeah, she's got like that bell thing in the center, and the like gloves. The gloves are okay, but like a bow in the back. I don't like her head. I don't like Sailor Moon's head at all. I wouldn't dress up like Sailor Moon. No, I like the bits swaying about in the wind. It's freeing, you know. I like ball jointed dolls. Expensive as fuck, but they are pretty. Figmas, right? Like you're talking about a Figma, right? Something that has articulation, but no resin dolls. Resin dolls? Is it like a Barbie? Oh. That's a I would consider that a Figma. My definition of Figma is a figurine that articulates. And I would consider these figurines. They're mostly... Yeah, I'm looking at them. Like, most Figmas don't look like dolls, per se. But, like... I would, by definition, consider a doll a figurine, and one that articulates is a Figma. But yeah, a doll would be a more apt description because they're very doll-like in terms of their looks, as opposed to anime-like, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what he's doing all the way, bro. Those are huge too. My ex. 700 for a doll and no eyes, hair, makeup, or accessories. My mom has some pretty fancy old dolls. I'm not into them, but there's lots of Figmas, such figurines that I don't like either. It's whatever. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see you put it to an end, or to see you do it, and to think peace would be restored by Hisui by the hands of mysterious. I didn't get to read that last word. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Rumble, cue the rumble. Go nourish yourself at the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget the survey corps. Work is not over. Does not end until our people can live in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Build houses, more houses. You have to custom order or make it, really. The accessories and junk. They make resin model kits. That involves a paint level that I'm not at all. Thanks for the nice sizable helping of a potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Here, let me look up. Here's probably a girl at the Fate. Unlimited girl. Even though I don't like her hair, I would dress up as this lady. Colors are better. I don't like the long sleeves though. Maybe not, but that's closer. I see all these delicate toys and I think I'm a walking disaster. Wait, like you mean your like your figures, your figmas, your sisters stuff, right? Is that what you said, sisters? My brain. Dude, X. Oh, that's an anime. She's your sister. Certainly has my reservations as to whether I have lucky quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. And she's a badass. Love her magic involving precious stones. Who? Wait, who are we talking about? I hate to think what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wrecked if Clydia never came to us. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Clydia'd be stuck here? I guess. What? For our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I have no doubt. And if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilee Village, Clydia. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and will be another hard day at work at the survey course. Neen? Oh. Does she do stones? I don't remember her doing stones. But, but it's been a while. I am the bone of my sword. Don't forget what we've got on our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. With you around, the Pokédex is good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant? Assistant, come now. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps too. Well, sure, guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and a heavy sleep. In adaptation of Fate's Stay, she uses stones as oh, okay. I don't think it was in Unlimited Braid. Braid works. Braidle. I am the bone of my sword. Baku. That's a lot better than the kaboom, so that's not too bad. Disaster looming. Sick. It's a guy named Disaster, and he's using a loom. So all in all I'm saying is... What the fuck? Are those like... rubies? This doesn't look good, Clydia. All I'm saying is that I don't really care. Like, masculinity means nothing to me. There's like dudes that I swear they need like a testosterone meter hooked up to themselves at all times, and it needs to warn them if it at all goes down. I see people commenting online be like, oh, this person has no testosterone in them whatsoever. It's like, all right, let's just imagine that that's true. And imagine that, you know, hormone imbalances can cause some health problems. But imagine they're not having health problems. Does that fucking matter? Like, wait, who gives a shit? I don't fucking care if my masculinity is like goddamn, dude. Why is that chemical level inside your body so precious to you? You think you're gonna turn into a lady if all of a sudden you have less testosterone? No, it's stupid. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky's gone red. That looked like a lot more colors than red. I think it's in night because she was still in hot. Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen Fate's Stay Night. I've seen Unlimited, Blade Works, and Zero. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Okay. I would love an epic beard. That's as far as masculinity as I would want. What do you consider an epic beard? Like a big long one? Big bushy? I have as much beard as I want. But if I like just stopped producing beard hair and I just was totally smooth from the rest on of my life, I'd be fine with that too. I don't really. The only reason why I have a beard is because I'm lazy. The way the sky's changed, it's ominous, very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? We did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Clydia fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Clydia? I don't know. Indeed. Killer. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? I don't know. I haven't gained our trust. What then? What is it you're really after here? I just want to get Pokedex. Come on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Clydia has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? Can you prove that she has guilt? You cannot prove something doesn't exist. You can only prove that something does exist, you bitch. Big, bushy, silky one taken care of. I cannot grow one. Yeah, I just keep growing. It won't stop. I get like a 2 o'clock shadow if I completely shaved. At least that was when I completely shaved in like high school. I don't do that anymore. Burden of proof, buddy. This stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she's to be trusted? How can we guarantee you're to be trusted, bud? No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. Boom! How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Yeah, there's always doubt. I doubt, therefore I am. Come on, let's be reasonable. What if Clydia is supposed to do then? I don't know what that has to do with it. Yeah, she just wants to go back home. Leave her alone. She'll be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect unless she can clear her name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from the village until you can explain why these calamities keep befouling our people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond a doubt. Is that clear, Saline? Uh-oh. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Clydia? Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you display. That's why I've chosen to let you walk out there free rather than clap in your chains. Is that what? As actually said, yeah. You're to be expelled from the village? Seriously? Orders are orders. Let's go. Okay, bye. This way. I can't. Oh no, I don't have menu. Hi everybody. Scary. Is it me who's scary, or is it what's happening is scary? Hello. Can it really be true? This way. Uh-huh. Hello. Do you trust me, cutie? Can it really be true? I don't know. Hi, Graveler. You still trust me, right? Hey, don't get handsy. How could anyone do such a thing? What do you mean? I guess we should have expected this. What? From a stranger from the sky. Oh no. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll come too. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. The Mr. Mime being a doofus behind that door. How rude. I would like to save, though. Can't believe the boss would do this. You quelled all the noble's frenzies under his own orders. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable and, I might add, absurdly unscientific. Why would I turn the sky red? Now. You know what I mean? Like, as a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Clydia more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. Jesus. Goth vibes. Who's goth? However, there are others who might offer help. Who've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Irida might take you in. I'm afraid they both already returned their respective settlements. The Sky Prince. Oh, yeah. Well, there's like rupees in it too, or some shit. You know, gems. I bet you could at least start by finding Leon in the Grand Tree Arena. Not sure about where might be if you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Are you trying to tell me not to kill myself? Is that what's going on here? I know you're saying don't get myself killed, but then you're just like telling me to like well then. Well. Yeah, the sky is, well, it's very strange because it's kind of red. It's made of like gems or something. And it seems to be like radiating out from that direction, which is this way, which is where the village is. But then it radiates back in, so really it's not really, nope, never mind. It's kind of expanding and going back in. So, who knows? Well, I guess we will find out more of this. Oops. Next time. Oh, look at this. They took away my, like, Survey Corps identification or whatever. That's a nice touch. You know, that's a attention to detail I can appreciate. Thanks for chilling.